in the world? Just him driving by, I can smell the interior of how, like, I don't know how to describe it. Today is day 2 of the 350Z build, and this is where Rain and I are tackling the carpets. So we went back and forth about if we wanted to get rid of the carpets. A local place has dry ice, so we could get it if we wanted to take the carpet out. But we're kind of going back and forth. He has like a full carpet cleaning kit. So today's goal is to clean the carpets, and then tomorrow we'll kind of know if it really did clean up well or if it didn't. Basically, the carpets are pretty good. We just want to get rid of the smell. That's the main thing. Let's see if they clean up or not. I think this is gonna be like super satisfying. People do them and then like you see the brown filth just coming up.
It won't be that nice because there's still a hole in the floor.
What?
There's a part there, man.
The passenger side carpet is actually really fresh. The main bad spot is like obviously where the heel goes of the driver. Then obviously you have some stains like where the seat bracket used to be and stuff like that. But if we head over to the passenger side, it's actually super nice. So I'm thinking the shampooer is gonna do wonders on it. The biggest wonder is if it's going to take the smell away, and that's mainly why we're doing it. So we're gonna find out.
My oscillating tool, I saw a video. If you use something that vibrates on the carpet, it causes the sand to like lift up out of the carpet, and then you can vacuum it easier.
Yeah,
and all
okay.
that does is vibrate. So.
Look at the kit on the young man.
Yeah, like
Dang, 2 batteries?
Yeah. Great on the following: red wine, blood, little sus, fruit juice, food stains, urine stains, and dirt. And we have a lot of the latter. Always test first. No.
dude, this side turned out great.
Yeah, I think most of it was in behind the seat where all that garbage had been sitting for years, just because the seat didn't move forward. So it already smells a lot better in here. So,
Yeah, it does.
yeah, we'll do this side, and then hopefully that gets rid of most of the smell, and then we'll clean up the inside of the hatch. Between that and then wiping down the plastics, that should be all the smells basically.
That's rust?
Yeah. Yeah, from the bottom of the seat bracket.
So Rain has finished up on the carpets, and I think they have actually turned out better than we thought. Very nice. Like we said, that's the only real like bad spot. But honestly, everything else really cleaned up. There's a lot of rust that came out from these holes where the seat brackets were. Yeah, those came right up.
We're just gonna spray out the inside and then hit it with a brush and then vacuum it all out. Just get rid of the rest of the residue in there because it's filthy.
Yeah, back here is definitely pretty dirty. Okay, so carpets are done. Rain just did the whole rear. Sprayed, vacuumed, cleaned up way better than it was. Interior, sprayed all the plastics. Those are all cleaned up, so any smell or dirt on those are gone now. So now we're on to fully pressure washing it. This is where we can dive in with the pressure washer to the engine bay. There's a lot of dirt, debris, leaves just from sitting. All the scunge in here can definitely be cleaned up. All in the wheel wells can be cleaned up really well. And all the door crevices. So down in there we can clean. Up in here, I already gave it a wipe. So yeah, that's where we're at now. Check out the carpet.
Oh shit, boys. What in the world?
Wow.
That looks great. That's incredible.
So that ends day 2 of working on the 350Z. Well, I guess the biggest thing that we did was the carpet. It came out really, really nice. On the inside, pressure washed the whole outside. Obviously it's still rough in some spots and we need some fenders, but the main thing is that she runs and it doesn't look like a complete turd. So
Yeah,
on day 3,
Sorry, man.
on day 3, we got Kyle back.
The boys are back in town,
Boys
baby.
are back in town, except for Josiah, he's not back in town yet.
I came back and saw this car and I was thoroughly impressed with how clean
He
and
was.
how
I should have
nice it
filmed his reaction because it was actually pretty sick. But anyways, day 3, Kyle's here and we're gonna start working on the exhaust. The exhaust on this is blown out.
It was collecting into one and it was snapped off from ice drifting, and then I backed it off the trailer once and I annihilated the flex pipes, and now it's just 2 pipes facing each other and nothing else.
We have a bunch of vibrant pipe inside. We'll show you more when we jack up the car and you can see how rode off the exhaust on it is right now. But
DIY exhaust video.
how to make a clap 350Z exhaust into a $100 million exhaust.
It's so much fun making an exhaust and then seeing how it's, or listening, hearing how it sounds when you're done with it. It's the most satisfying
They're
thing.
just super satisfying. Let's get into it. Let's pull into the shop, dive in. We need an exhaust note, so start her up and give us a little couple womps. I don't know what a womp is, but all right, Kyle, what do we got under here?
So this is our exhaust. Like I said, these flex pipes were already rusty and I backed it off the trailer once and ripped the rest of the exhaust went to here. So it was just like a merge and it just ripped off. So plan is to either cut it here or cut it here. Cut it there, vibrant piping, merge, 3.5 inch, out the pooper.
3.5.
Sorry, 3 inch out the pooper. So what we have here is a 350Z rear grip kit. Billet knuckle, lower control arms, upper control arms, all FDF. Sick FDF diff brace, the jack point, axle spacers. This car is decked out. So many cool parts on this thing. We're just gonna show it some love with a new exhaust.
So basically, we got 2 of these. This is 1/2. Like that. Other one's gonna come in. They'll get welded together to form one full circle. My Gravioli's really the guy for the job here, but we're gonna make it happen anyway, so.
Are we gonna step up to 3.5 inch, or are we
Yeah,
gonna
we're
cut
gonna, might have to get a little crazy with it.
it? We're gonna have to like cut it here and like smash the 3.5 inch on there.
We're not there yet.
Okay, well, we were with Kieran blasting up these seat mounts. So Doug yesterday sandblasted them all so they're all cleaned up. Kieran's just gonna blast them black, so send her, man.
So we cut the heat shields and flex pipe that were sitting on these pieces. So this will give us a little bit of a solid base to weld our merge together, our vibrant piping to this piping. This will clean up with the flap disc and stuff like that, weld the vibrant pipe on and go from there. That is literally the same size as that.
Yeah, it should be perfect.
Wow. Wow.
Built for it. You could even do it like that if you want to, Kyle.
Okay. So like this one shoots into that one.
Yep. And nothing goes out the back of the tire.
Recirculates.
It might be easier to try and cut this square with the chassis.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, you could also put a straight piece on the end of these and then coat this to match that angle. And then all that would do is push this Y plate further back.
More horsepower.
No?
Can you fix this? His shifter is broke from when the drive shaft broke. It sounds like a U job.
I'm not the f***ing mechanic, dude.
I'll take it off. You have to weld it.
Okay.
So we removed the drive shaft, removed the transmission cross member, and we dropped the transmission down to remove this. This is a CD09 shifter tripod assembly. This broke like that when Josiah broke his drive shaft, and then the yoke was whipping around and causing havoc. You can see some wear marks on there. While we're at it doing the exhaust, might as well try to fix this. So I took it off and I'm gonna give it to Cam, and he's gonna aluminum weld this up for us all nicely and get it installed back in the car, and then we can crank back at the exhaust. What I have here is Cam made the merge, and we collected it into a 3-inch pipe, and I extended the 3-inch pipe to the outer pocket there. What I'm thinking, straight shot from the collector, boom, to the back of the car. And I'm just gonna fabricate a section coming from the Y pipes. Why do I keep calling these Y pipes? Header, cat, down pipes, whatever. Coming from here to our section, literally just fill in these gaps, boom, boom, Bob's your uncle. Okay, so we fixed the shifter tripod. Cam welded it back in the car like nothing happened. Tack it here just so it stays and holds for me, and then build to this side, and then when I'm done, cut the tacks, give it to Cam to TIG weld. I'm gonna MIG weld it to this OEM section, and we're gonna TIG weld this and all these joints.
You're about to hear it, and then Mike's coming soon with a muffler, and we're assuming it's going to sound pretty bad.
I don't think it'll really need a muffler. It's still got cats. It's just gonna sound bad because it's a 350, but it's still got cats, so it won't be too bad.
So anyways, we're going to lower it down, start it, and see how it sounds.
You don't need it.
Hey, it sounds pretty snappy.
And you have all these in stock.
Yeah, lots and stuff.
There you go.
Yeah, dude, we're spooling over here. Cam hit it with the sauce, and then we went OG, which is fine.
Yeah.
It's a seat time car, right? Yeah. Simple seat time car. What we're probably going to do is, it runs and drives like it starts up, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna do some testing,
Yeah.
and that's what I do with like customers at the shop, because it's like everybody likes different things. So usually once we get to a point on the exhaust, we do so many different options for so many different people, so everything affects sounds. Cats, resonators, mufflers, engines, like all these things really affect sound. I do a lot of chassis, a lot of cars, so I'm familiar with how stuff's gonna sound. Me personally, OEM cats on 350s are like a saving grace. They definitely get that trumpety sound kind of down. We have the classic TPV style muffler, which
I call it a tuner can. Everybody likes an OG tuner
I
can.
think this is the OG like 350 look, right? Like the big can.
This is one of them. Like guys pin up their, I wish we had a rear bumper, that would kind of help too, but whatever. Yeah, we'll slap that on.
Okay.
Because they have dual cutouts, so guys pin up the bumper and put a tuner can on the one side. Same with all my Subaru. This is what's on my Subaru. What makes a muffler a muffler? All good mufflers are completely straight through. Orla, Magnaflow, Vibrant. It's kind of an industry standard of muffler design. How the sound dampening is done is the amount of sound pack in the components. We add in the little quiet flow resonator I was mentioning before, and we sneak this in the mid pipe, right? So from factory it would have had a resonator on it. So buckle that Johnny in there, and then with the TPV, and this would actually be like a chill setup. With factory cats, decent sized resonator, decent sized muffler, it'll be like you'll hear a lot of intake still. Like it'll be super complimenting, but you'll be surprised how much this actually does. So helped a lot. More. So it's still there. Now it's just the tuna. I mean, it already said it'll be no defeat. Give it a little shot. It took that wrap out of it. Go again. Great at me, dog. Go again. Okay, that's quiet flow and muffler. Go. So it's still 0 trumpet. That's what would be the difference. Like with that on, you're gonna amplify intake sound. Just the tuner can, it'll be a good, nice breakfast combo. Yeah, nice amount of.
It's gonna sound better when we put a 6-liter in it.
Then you go true dualies. You don't want to run a single.
You don't want to hear just screeching all the time.
Yeah.
Going around the track. You want to hear a little bit of a.
You guys want to put a flame through? Yeah, dude, it's the classic 350. So obviously that's way too much, right? So we're gonna just pretty much cut it in half, add another little straight section on, and it'll be perfect. Everything else has already been done. I brought some regular hangers to put onto these, but they did the classic. Anyone who doesn't like taking these out, they just cut them. So I brought some. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
I didn't, kids. Oh my God, that's not exactly 20. This is a 45, 22.2, whatever. I'm not good at math. I don't like school. It's not exactly half. It will be. It'll be close enough to do what we need to do. We're not engineering here. We're not designing. We're not playing with those machines. We're just doing some rudimentary, quick skid car exhaust that anybody with basic tools is super capable of. You just buy the parts. Even this, we're gonna cut it with a bandsaw, but like how I first started cutting stuff was a classic
Zip cut, baby.
zip cut. Like you can zip cut it, which is a little sketchier. Usually I go chop saw.
I like how you draw a clear line through the whole pipe.
Like that is, he calls that a clear line.
Dude, I just cut. I don't even make lines.
No, you gotta
Do like a little dash and then cut.
Yeah.
you mean? Yeah.
So I just like,
And then it's all crooked and it's a good time.
obviously it's not equal everywhere, but I'm just generally giving myself a line of sight of center. So I'm tapping the subframe to accept an M8125. Watch your hands.
Solid.
I tapped your subframe.
Dude, another one too.
Yeah, that's why it's so solid.
Yeah.
Smells like MIG beads.
Right there.
That's what I like to hear.
Let's go see if he heard it up front. I heard it. But do you like it? Yeah, it sounds good. Troy, we got an A+ from Troy.
Yeah.
What about you guys? You heard it in the distance. Was that like it? Or does it sound good?
No, it sounds amazing.
Okay, perfect.
For all things considered, 6 cylinders in a V, as good as it can.
Yeah, that's a plus.
I didn't see any oil.
I didn't
come out
see
the
any.
back.
The amount of people that need to top their VQs up, and the fact that we don't, blows my mind. It was also crashed into a pole with no insurance. That's the only reason why we have it.
That's why we have
This
them.
guy's really good at hitting poles, apparently. Run the
Oh,
clip. Run the clip, Jack. Run the clip.
Justin.
WWE cage match.
Mike, what are we doing, dude?
We're corner balancing. I think these are part of corner balancing. We're weighing it,
Yeah.
and we're gonna see how even the weight distribution is. See if we need to put Ethan in the trunk to get that 50-50 going on.
So you guys seen the Pro car before. We got the Pro Form scales. What's your guess, Kyle?
3150.
What's your guess, Mike?
I don't even know what these things weigh. Is 3150 like an
I
accurate?
have no idea.
It's pretty stock too. Like it's
Stock,
not gutted or
carpet,
anything.
Interior's all there, except for seats. No seats in it.
3369.
Okay, I'll say 32.
2982.
No way. Does that have to be completely even on the scales? Dude, no way. It's under
2990.
It's under $3,000. That's not bad.
More pounds, but
Yeah.
Dude,
But this
it
is
doesn't-
pretty cool that like how you like corner balance it. No,
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy just like that.
but like this is like really how you like
Yeah,
like that is the battery like you said, so you can relocate the battery to the rear and it would even to the front.
and you would put it in that back right rear corner, especially
because it's
where, like,
lighter.
now, normally when you're doing proper corner balancing, right? So now you have a different basis, right?
so we'll just adjust the rate.
3150. So look at the back left, right? So you would want to put more weight on the back rear to make it more even,
Right.
right? Because we have 21 on that corner, 27. Like they're pretty close.
It is very close. Yeah.
All the way up